Today, we reminisced about our best experiences in Canterbury, admired some truly beautiful architecture, and enjoyed the livestock of the area. It rained a bit later in the morning, but that's to be expected. It was March in England.
This is what the streets of Canterbury look like at 7 in the morning. We had dinner last night in the old butter market. This is their war memorial.
I've been open.
Oh, we're starting the pilgrimage?
Oh, we don't have to go. Close.
We don't have to go through here?
No. Pilgrimage. Right, guys.
Thanks. We're starting the pilgrimage right here. The next phase. Good morning. It is day 8 of our pilgrimage from London to Santiago. This morning, we're starting the second part from Canterbury to Dover. We're going to be following the Via Francigina and North Downs Way. We're going to use 2 days to hike this, even though it's roughly 20 miles, because we want to have the afternoons to explore Canterbury. So we're planning on walking 10 or 11 miles today. You get a different perspective on a town at 7 in the morning because there's no one out. You can really see it. This building on the right is the Catholic Church of St. Thomas of Canterbury. I think that's probably the one in back.
Yeah.
The one in front, I'm curious about.
Something historic.
So those are the old walls of Canterbury. So we're outside of the old city center now. So we're leaving town through the Burr Gate. That right there is the parish church of St. Paul. Via Francigina. Rome, 1,800 kilometers. It's not in our plans right now, but I rule nothing out for the future. These are the ruins of the St. Augustine Abbey. I'm guessing the brick and cinder block part are not original. You see a beautiful church back in there, though. On the other side of the wall. Cat count 8. Pilgrims Way Primary School. I'm wondering if this town is called Pilgrims Way. That's cat 10. Kind of a pitiful count, but we're on a little bit of a roll this morning. So last night we had an amazing experience. We went to the evensong ceremony at 5:30 at the cathedral. They have that every night at 5:30, and the cathedral's boys choir was going to be singing, so we decided to go. And we got there. Well, the lady who received us as pilgrims in the afternoon recommended that we come back and told us if we did to tell the service steward that we were pilgrims. So we got there and we told the steward that we were pilgrims. And this was in the choir section of the cathedral. So the wooden seats, I likened it to where when you saw Prince Philip's funeral, where Queen Elizabeth was sitting, that's kind of like where we were sitting in this cathedral.
Yeah.
Those wooden seats that face the middle. And the boys' choir was right there. And so they sang the service. We said a few things, that was it. And during the service, they recognized us, pointed to us as pilgrims, and said where we had walked from and where we were walking to, which was super neat. But after the service, the steward came up and he said, just stay here when the service is over.
So we did.
Yeah, we stayed there. So the canon who had led the service came up to us. He said, after everyone had left, and he said, let's walk, morning, let's walk up to the altar. So we started walking up to the altar, and he just kept walking. And then he said, we're going to stand around the candle of Thomas Becket's shrine. So we're like looking at each other, like, okay.
We're like,
so the three of us and the canon made a little circle around the eternal flame at Becket's, it's not his grave, but at his shrine.
no one knows where his grave is.
Yeah, his grave is a mystery. And he said a long prayer with us. He asked if we had prayer requests, and so we gave the names of various family members who had health issues. He prayed for each one of those people by name, for us all by name, for the details of our journey. During this time, we could feel the heat from the candle. That's how close we were. We were right around it, just the four of us. It was amazing.
Yes. They called us out as pilgrims and all the details of our journey and all. But I kind of thought that was it. I did not expect anything further.
So we're still kind of energized from the buzz of that experience.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It's kind of hard to still believe that happened. We were in the Cathedral of Canterbury,
Which is like the church.
You hear a lot of people that feel disappointed when they get to Santiago that there's not more of a hoopla and a celebration of them personally. But this was totally the opposite experience.
Yeah.
We had like a guide when we got there, and they took us around the cathedral.
To the
showed
Pilgrims
us all the
Gate.
pictures. Yeah, took our pictures all over. Pictures.
So far, since we've been on this road, which has probably been at least a mile, we have not seen a single car. This town, Patricksburg, has been a pretty mix of new construction in kind of a classic style and old classic homes. Look at the Oast House back in the back of that one. You could get a good view of those Oast towers there. This is St. Mary's in Patricksburg. Sure. Their war memorial. The Great War. This village is so beautiful. The houses with the roofs that are all wavy like that are really fun. When you realize that house is not falling in, but its roof isn't straight. First sheep of the day. There's lambs. It's really testing Molly's resolve because there's a path that goes to them, and they're over by the fence. But it feels like it's going to start raining any minute. So we're going to keep going. We've gone 4.5. The A2 is down there. But we're walking on the lovely forest path above it. We've gone 6.2 miles, 10 kilometers. For the past 2+ miles, we have been walking a straight shot through fields. Every once in a while we'll have a gate to break it up a little. And other than that, it's just a straight path through the field. It feels like we're not wasting any steps on our route to Dover. We're going directly there. We're having a picnic or just a snack along the way. This has been the first place to sit since we left. This is what we do. There's an incredible piece out here. We have gone 7.7. The level of misery has increased. We are continuing on. This is the town of Womanswold. Womanswold seems like it was brief. We've gone 8 miles now. Womanswold was almost exactly at the 8-mile mark from our hotel, so a little less than that from the cathedral. Still raining, but a little less than it was. Walking through Woolwich Village. Path right now is very peaceful. The rain has let up. Long Lane, we have some friends named the Longs. We are nearing Shepherdswell. We have an equine greeting committee here. We are in Shepherdswell. We're on our way to the train station to see if we can get a train back to Canterbury for the afternoon. That was making it just so the train comes once an hour. So making it to the train, we had to kind of turn the jets on at the end. And I didn't have any jets. So this looks about like what we walked along.
Despite the morning's rough weather, the rain cleared up just in time for us to enjoy another lovely afternoon in Canterbury. We didn't get any breaks throughout the day, so we were glad to have a fun and relaxing afternoon. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.